know, the dry season is upon us, and this is when you have to pay extra attention to fires as they can get out of hand in no second. We do have a little fire that broke out, but firefighter Jesse Day joins us. He's going to tell us how to put out that fire and much more.
Yeah,
good morning.
Well, good morning. Yeah, the National Emergency Management Agency has reported a total of 40,932 fires last year alone, or an average of 112 fires a day, of course, resulting in property damage and loss of lives. So what we're talking about on today's hot items are items that will both preemptively alert you to a fire and those that will get you out of a jam if you find yourself in the vicinity of one. And
let's
we kind of
handle
right
that
now.
first.
Yeah, so what we have right here is Fire One spray from Fire Technology. It's a portable fire extinguisher.
It's interesting. It looks like a bug spray, to be honest. It's quite tiny and light, too, I must say.
It is. It activates a little bit like bug spray. It weighs 482 grams, so it's extremely portable, easy to carry around, and it does work like bug spray. You just press the button on the nozzle, and it extinguishes the fires you can see right there.
I also like the name Fire One Shot.
Fire One Shot.
Right, in one shot you can extinguish that fire.
Absolutely.
As we can see in that video clip.
Yeah, that's right. So maybe we can try putting it into action here in the studio as well, because we have a little bit of a blaze going right here. Now, nothing compared to the huge fires as we see in the video there, but we do have a collection of candles in the studio. Now, the great thing about Fire One Shot as well is it reduces the heat. It basically absorbs the heat around it, as we saw right there. So it prevents the possibility of a second fire breaking out as well.
Okay,
so should I give it a shot?
Right, let's pretend this is a birthday party gone wrong.
Okay, birthday party gone wrong.
So birthday party cake is on fire.
I can very easily grab this, pick it up, and
wow.
Boom. That's all it takes.
Like
that
half
was
a second?
That was truly one shot.
That was pretty impressive. Wow. In one go. Our camera even failed to capture that. I think it went just so fast. Wow, it's interesting. And it's but with these fire extinguishers, you have to shake them from time to time so that the agents inside don't congeal. What about this?
Well, with this, it's a little bit different. The liquid inside does not congeal, so you don't ever have to worry about that. And in addition, it's very light, as I mentioned, so it's very useful for people like elderly people, disabled people, or children who have trouble lugging around a 4-kilogram fire extinguisher and pulling the pin, right? So it's very effective.
Because I was going to mention, this stuff can be quite heavy. It's 3.3 kilograms, but this, as you mentioned, it's about 500 grams. So, you know, about 1/6 the weight of that. So you can just keep it, and it's space friendly too. So you can just keep it under the desk or somewhere.
That's right, and it uses compressed air instead of nitrogen gas, so that there's no risk of an explosion as well.
Great point there. All
so
right,
let's move on to item number 2. Now, what this is Shine-Holic by TPN Company, and what this does is it's this LED and vibration system. It's an LED lamp essentially that alerts you in case of a fire or other emergencies.
Okay, because the elderly, when their hearing gets impaired, they might not get to hear the siren and just sleep through the fire.
Or anybody, even heavy sleepers. So as you can see in this video, in a large housing complex such as an apartment building, an alarm in case of a fire goes off. Now, the Shine-Holic detects both the frequency and volume of the alarm and alerts you using an LED system and vibrations to preemptively let you exit and get out of that situation as soon as you possibly can. So you can see that device vibrating right there and the lights going off, so it helps to wake you up and alert you.
Let's see this baby in action now.
Yes, we will see it in action. Let's just have the alarm go off here.
Okay. So say you're sleeping, the siren goes off.
And as you can see, the LED and the vibrations.
This is pretty, look at it. And if you have this on the bed, as we saw in the clip, it'll surely wake you up.
Absolutely. And now right here, of course, the alarm is right beside the Shine-Holic, but in a real life situation, the Shine-Holic's very effective at detecting those alarms from far away to ensure you can either get out of bed or be alerted and get out of the situation as fast as possible.
I have an idea of a better use, maybe an alarm for your morning.
It's funny that you should mention that. Now, it can also be used as an aid to your regular alarm device.
Really?
Yeah, some of us are heavy sleepers. Personally, I wake up at the sound of a pin drop. I'm a very light sleeper, but I have some friends who can't wake up under any circumstances. So this helps out a lot. Just to give an example here, let's say the alarm goes off. So you put it on there in advance.
Oh, wow.
And when the alarm goes off,
Wow.
It will set off the LED and vibration system on this device. Now, you can also set it to light, medium, or strong, depending on how heavy a sleeper you are. So it's an alarm device, and it's a preemptive lifesaver as well in the case of an alarm going off in
It
the
blinks, it makes the sound, and it vibrates. If those three things don't wake you up, I think you should give up that morning job that you have, right?
Exactly.
All right, let's move on to the third item.
Yes. So last but not least, this is a fire evacuation safety mask called 5-AVER by Gemvax and Kao. And what this does is it helps to filter toxic gases, particularly carbon monoxide in the case of a fire. Now, toxic fumes are actually the main casualty, the main cause of death in the case of a fire, not the flames themselves. So this device helps to filter those if you find yourself in the vicinity of a blaze.
So how does this work? Is this
easy to open, as you can see right there?
Right, and you just stick it to your nose,
well,
I suppose?
Not to your nose. Well, this device right here goes on your nose.
Okay.
This is to help plug your nose. So that the air cannot enter
looking
into
handsome.
it. Yes, and my voice is sounding a little weird now. All right, and then you put this in your mouth.
Okay, so you're breathing in oxygen?
You're able to breathe through it. Yeah, this actually has to come off, sorry.
Okay.
So let's take this off.
Oh, let's play a clip so we can get a better idea of how this works. If we can roll that, yes. So there's a fire inside that little compound.
What it does is it helps to filter the carbon dioxide. You can see a volunteer here went into a booth filled with carbon monoxide.
Wow.
Not a very fun situation for anybody.
I hope he was paid well for this.
Yeah, I hope so too. But yeah, as you can see, it's got a triple filtration system to ensure that carbon monoxide does not enter into your body, and it can last for a total of 5 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can see his eyes were red, so the air inside is really toxic.
Absolutely.
So you shouldn't be breathing that stuff.
Exactly.
But with this on, you can breathe fresh air, I suppose.
Indeed, and it is approved by several high-ranking safety boards as well as useful in a fire, so you can be assured that it is going to help you out too.
Interesting. And our producer told us that it also comes with this.
Absolutely.
Tell us about this.
It's an add-on. It's a thing that comes on top of it. As you can see, this is the full device right here. And the other cool thing is when you pull it out from its holder, an alarm will go off.
Okay.
So that will start alerting people as to what's going on as well. You can pull this off. It acts as a light in case it's dark. And there's an alarm function on this as well, as you carry it around with you, so it can alert, firemen or safety personnel as to your location, as well as lighting the way for you. So definitely an essential thing that you want in case a fire breaks out.
The last thing you want is to be trapped inside a smoking little space, and so you can alarm the others that you're there, and that's you want to get out.
And maybe let other people know there's a fire going on as well.
If Young wants me to, I'll put this on and show you how this works.
Let's do that. Now you look like a synchronized swimmer.
That too. Right? Okay, this works. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
it plugs the nostrils,
Interesting.
right?
Huh. All right. Thank you so much for bringing these products inside and showing us how they work.
Safety first.
All right, back to you guys.
3 great items. Thank you very much, both of you, for the dry season. Of course, when a fire does break out, you really need those crucial moments to make everything work out.
We'll be able to stay safe now.
All right, well, that does it for this edition of Korea Today.
We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.